Hey man, what it is, what it is, what it is, YouTube, you know what it is. It's your boy the Moose Squad. Let's kick it.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the Lone Star Spin! The party starts right here, right now! Please welcome the one, the only DJ Yamaha!
You have two options. You have the wired option and you have the wireless option. Well, actually, a bunch. You can get your controller. I don't have it. I gave it up. I threw it away. You get a controller and you can control the universes off of that, which I highly don't recommend. What I recommend is you getting Sound Switch or you getting a software that's going to make your lighting easier to work with. Because as DJs, we're looking at computers all day and we're trying to balance our set that way. And we're worried more about that than we worry more about rigging the light sometimes. Okay, most of the time anyway. Let me show you. So here we got the DMX wire, and I have this little guy right here. Technically, I can take this sound switch dongle, I can plug it into my USB and plug it straight in to a wired DMX system. No problem, hands down. So your boy, not knowing nothing, got this transmitter and thought, I want to go wireless. So in my brilliant mind, not doing my research, not as much as research as I do today, I got me these. This is the send, and this is the receive. I, in my brilliant mind, thought I could actually take it, plug it in here, plug it in my system, and everything will be peachy, and this would receive it. And exactly. So let me show you what I had to find. So I deliberately didn't know what to look for. And I went and scoured the internet and it came up with Chauvet, a 2.4 gigahertz wireless DMX 512, and the price was like $300. And I'm like, what the? There's got to be a better way. There's got to be a cheaper way. And there is. This is it right here. The Lindex DMX 512 2.4 gigahertz wireless transmitter receiver LCD display. I would show you mine, but I threw it away because it don't work no more. It broke on me. The back right here in the back, it broke. The DMX right here, it broke. This piece right here, it broke on me. That DMX out got pushed in. So when I put, oh, actually it was this one. The DMX in. No, it was the DMX out. I'm sorry. It was the DMX out that broke. Because when I went to push this in to it, it went in and I'm like, oh man, it's broken. And it doesn't receive or anything. It doesn't click in. Because as you could see, let's see if I can see that little thing right there? See that little thing? That little box? Sorry, I'm trying to focus on that little thing right there. Well, it broke. That piece broke in there because you push it in there and it's supposed to lock in place. It's kind of like this. The lock. You see. Listen. Hear that click? It didn't click on me. And I'm like, oh my God. And it won't transmit at all. So I had to get rid of it. I was doing a deep clean in my garage and I set it in a box and I got thrown away. So I don't have it anymore. I'm having, uh, so hopefully this works and you could see me. Usually I push to stop and it goes all haywire and crazy, but hopefully it'll show me. So there is an experience that I learned that DMX could go wired and wireless. Now, I didn't bring it in here. So when you're running DMX, I want to say this because I got two, I got four lights. And it might be confusing because two of the lights is not plugged into DMX. So I basically have four lights. I have two moving heads and I have two wash lights that's connected to the DMX. Now, there's a lot of thinking on this. But when you use a Terminator, show you what a Terminator looks like. That's all it is this is a Terminator without the shell on it. That's what it looks like. And as you can see, it's basically sending the signal back to itself. That's what a Terminator does. It terminates the signal. So when you're running your setup, I'll have to do it later. So when you're running your setup, you have to put the Terminator back in. It only goes in a certain way. I gotta make sure it was right. So that's basically a terminator is used to terminate the signal. Because when you're sending a signal, I found this works really good. The terminator works excellent. So you got a long run. The signal runs through your lights. And if you do not put a terminator on your run, I don't care how long your run is, you're going to get complicated. They say you don't have to have it on a wireless run, but I say poppycock, you need to put it on a wireless run. Now, I will tell you this. When you're running a wireless system, you could plug in maybe 2, maybe 4 lights to one wireless dongle. I would say that you can do that. Okay, you can run 4 lights off the dongle because I run it and it runs fine. And then I cap it, and then I put the terminator on the end, and we're good to go. I would say this and suggest that if you want to control each light setup, put 4 on each, or put 1 on each. It doesn't matter. But just remember, your this transmitter. I have 2 transmitters, so I could get away with putting 2 lights on one transmitter and 2 lights on the other transmitter, and still get away with it like nothing. So, but anyways, the lining of the lights, we can get into that on how many lights you can put on a setup. So let me do my research. And I'll be able to tell you the difference between how many lights you can put on a wired system and how many lights you can put on a wireless system. So let me do the research on that and get back with you. But here I just wanted to talk about the different gear that you'll need to purchase to actually run a successful DMX system. All right. I hope this helps. And with this, I'm out.
Like it and comment and sub right now. DJ's out.